What led me on the path to happiness? 12 years ago, I had no idea that I would be a happiness coach today. I didn't know then that there was hope for my unhappiness and that I was going to undergo a major life transformation. I didn't know then that I had a choice to undo some of the decisions that weren't serving me. I didn't know then that a guaranteed job for life was more of a life sentence than a thing to be revered. Back then, my lack of self-awareness, lack of self-worth, and lack of self-care were harming me more than I realized. But I didn't know what to do about it. I didn't even recognize it. 12 years ago, I was feeling depressed, and I thought seriously about ending my life. Things felt that bad. Looking back, I realized that I was in a state of despair. I had no hope of feeling better because I had created the life that I was now committed to. I had no hope of feeling any better without upsetting all the people around me. How could I do that to them? I can remember on several occasions just sitting there sobbing, not knowing what I was supposed to be doing with my life. What was wrong with me that I seemed to have everything, yet was so ungrateful? What was I going to do? I was the smart one. I had to figure it out. You don't have to tell me twice. I knew what I was supposed to be doing in life. Get a career, get married, have kids, live in a nice house. I knew what I was supposed to know. I didn't need to ask for help. That would mean I'm stupid, right? That would mean I'm weak. But I was the big sister, the strong one. I was the problem solver, and I looked after others. I can't not know. I have a role to play. Well, this is the type of thinking that caused me to ignore my needs and to not speak up for myself. That was not good. 12 years ago, I was in the busiest time of my life. I was overwhelmed with demands on me, and I needed to take back control. I had to put myself first and make serious changes. And that scared the crap out of me. I felt like I was smart, so I'll figure it out. Sure, people are going to be disappointed, but the alternative is holding a funeral for me. So this is better than that, right? I went from having no self-care to only self-care, a complete 180. It was a rough time for everyone involved, but eventually the dust settled. We all patched up our wounds and moved on. Looking back, I may not have needed to make such drastic changes in my life. If I had found an intervention earlier, probably 10 years earlier, I could have begun a journey of self-healing and personal growth that would have helped me to not lose myself in everything. The problem was that I didn't know what kind of help to ask for. Well, I was probably too proud to ask for help anyway. And I'm not sure that I could have been honest with myself, never mind honest with someone who's trying to help me. The words silent generation come to mind. Everyone just suffers in silence. What I needed to be honest about was that I was overwhelmed, stressed, and struggling. I would have seen how detached I was from myself and from the people around me. I would have had to admit that I didn't know all the answers and that I didn't have to be super mom, super wife, or super teacher. I might have realized that my good common sense was helping me to navigate the world, but that it wasn't helping me to navigate my inner world. In retrospect, I could have done some research to see who else was dealing with the same problems and what they were doing to get help. I could have made my self-care a routine. I could have noticed how badly I needed help and done something about it. Anyway, I'm not one to dwell on the past. I'm not one to regret what I did or didn't do. 12 years ago was the beginning of the most difficult time in my life, but it was also the beginning of a period of inner transformation. Though even after making a few changes, I realized that something was still missing from my life. I was still having some of the same problems that I thought I had solved. So I chose to make some more changes, and I went down a deeper path of inner work, which meant fixing my mindset, creating more positive energy, having better relationships, finding my purpose, and living my life from my heart instead of my head. I feel whole, peaceful, happy, fulfilled. It's absolutely incredible. And now it's my duty to help others make important transformations in their lives so they can feel this way too. Hopefully people won't wait as long as I did. Anyway, it's exciting to think about a world filled with people on their path to happiness. So please let me know if I can help you in any way. Take care. Okay, whoa, what?